Hello all my makeup freaks and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Stephanie. So today I'm going to be doing this look using the BHCosmetics Enchanting Eyes for beautiful brown eyes. I got it in a swap with my lovely friend Maggie. The palette looks like this. It is just gorgeous. I love it. And I'll also be talking about the brushes that I'm using with this look and a little bit more about this palette. So I hope you will stay tuned and I'll see you guys for the tutorial. So I hope I'm not like too zoomed in. I know I'm pretty close because I want y'all to be able to see what I'm doing with my eyeball. But I got a request to do a look with this palette that I received in a swap box. It is the BHCosmetics Enchanting Eyes for brown eyes. This is what the box itself looks like. It has like peacock feathers on it. The packaging on this is gorgeous, and you see this is white and then it has peacock feathers. What is this called? Like a multi-dimensional kind of color. I don't know. This is called something. What is this called? Somebody tell me what this junk. Holographic. There we go. I cannot. Whatever. English. So this is what the palette itself looks like. It is gorgeous. My definite color selection is all up in here. So I guess I'm doing the right colors for my eyeballs. But I have on the Milani primer. I also have the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. I just decided to use those as a primer and a base. As you see, I have one eye already done. And let's get started. This is like really pretty. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it when I got started. This is the first time I've touched this palette. But let me just tell you, like, I'm really digging it. It's kind of sunsetty. First off, I am going to take this color right here and I'm just going to put that down in my crease as a transitional color. I'm just using a fluffy brush from Icing. And I'm just kind of sloppily going to put this in my crease. Nothing too fancy. We're going to cover this up. I just need it for a blending color. I like a fluffy, kind of bendy, not too stiff brush to put down a transition color. So I'm kind of, when I am doing this, I'm going to kind of talk about the brushes a little bit, just because I think people will find that helpful. Because sometimes you have a whole bunch of brushes and you don't know what to use for what. So yeah. Next, I'm going to be taking this kind of bronzy gold color here. I absolutely love this color. And I'm just taking this on a flat eyeshadow brush. I like a nice flat, dense brush to put on my lid color. Mostly because you don't blend really too much your eye color or your lid color. You more want to pack it. So I place the color and kind of just pat it on. You do blend it up into the crease color, but as far as the motion that you're putting it on your eye, you're just kind of patting it. I'm kind of doing very basic kind of talk through with this video, but not everyone is at the same skill level. I know I have a lot of people that watch my videos that already do YouTube videos, and that's fine, but still the look is pretty and maybe you'll get something out of it. So that is it for the lid right now. This is one of the new BHCosmetics brushes that I got. This is just a blender. It's a little stiffer than the shorter one and I like it. It's not huge, so if you're doing really precise work, this would be good. This isn't going to be really precise, but it'll work. And basically, I need to wash my brushes. So I'm taking this color here, just picking it up on that brush, tapping off, and right in my crease and just above my crease is where I'm putting this color. So this is going to be a color you're going to have to blend with for a while, and you're going to have to come back to it more than likely a couple of times before the look is the way you want it to be. So as you can see, the color builds up beautifully. I have not had any kind of pigmentation issues with this palette at all. I did go a little above my crease, and that base color that I put on first just kind of helped it blend and added a little bit of depth and dimension to that color. Next, I'm going to be taking another BH Cosmetic brush. This is also a blending brush, but as you can see, hopefully it goes into more of a point. This is great if you want really precise definition. And I'm going to go into this gorgeous purple color. It has a little bit of shimmer to it. Not sparkles, just shimmer. Picking up quite a bit. And then I'm going straight into the bend of my crease. So wherever, if you open your eyes, you see where that bend is? That is where your true crease is. And this is where I'm going to be placing this purple. With this purple, I'm doing a little something different than what I normally do. I'm going like all the way over. Like I am just almost in like a crescent kind of moon shape. Basically, this is called working it into your socket. And I'm going to take it down where my outer V is. This is not going to be a smoky look. This is more of a springtime everyday look. It is Sunday. I'm kind of spending the day with my family, maybe doing some grocery shopping. I'm not going to be doing, you know, like crazy wing liner every day or even lashes, even though I kind of wear lashes a lot. This is just a simple look, and I just wanted to show y'all how this palette performed. So I feel like I lost a little bit of the lid shade, so I'm just going to go back with the same brush into that same lid shade and pat a little bit of the lid shade just because I want that beautiful and vibrant. Thing negative that I could say about this palette is that it only really has like one shade that you could use for a brow bone highlight, and that's not really a shade that I would personally use. So I'm going to be taking my Laura Mercier artist palette, and I'm going to be using Sparkling Dew right here, just on an EcoTools fluffy brush for my brow bone highlight. And as far as brushes that you would use to put your brow bone highlight on, people have completely different wants or needs or how they put it on. I like a fluffier brush, so I do a lot of blending where my line for my upper lid color is, basically where my crease color is. I do a lot of blending with the brow bone color, so that's how it gets, you know, such not a defined line there if that's what I'm wanting. So that's why I prefer a fluffy brush. This is just a EcoTools eyeshadow brush. Some people would pack color on with that. I don't like fluffy brushes like this to pack on color. Some people use like a crease brush. Some people like flat brushes so they get it very defined. That is really good if you like a very, very bold highlight color. If you want your highlight color to be opaque. I don't really ever have my highlight color opaque. That's not a look that I go for every day. There are some times that I do it for artistic purposes. So as far as that, you're just going to have to learn what you're looking for in a brush, basically. I'm going to be taking the Stila liner. This is in the color Violet, and this is going on my lower lashes, or my lower lash line. I'm just going to take this BH Cosmetics smudger brush. It's just a very small eyeshadow brush. You could actually use this for like an inner corner. You could pat on color with it. It would just be very hard to put a whole lid on with it. But I'm going in with this purple color that we put on for the crease color. Just putting a little bit on here, and I'm going to blend that onto that liner color and just kind of blend out the liner color and put that color on it, basically. Doing two things at once. I'm going to be taking this Essence Gel Eyeliner and just a brush from Sonia Kashuk. It is a angled eyeliner brush. You can use this for eyeliner and you can use this for brows, whichever one you want to use it for. Just picking up a little bit of that, and then with this kind of brush, it's better to kind of press the liner on. And you see I even made a mess there, so that just happens. We will clean that up, just don't worry about that for right now. I'm not going to do a wing, like I said. This is just a kind of an everyday casual look. I do like black eyeliner every day though. So that's casual for me. It's not casual for everyone. Like I said, we have this little boo-boo here, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the same brush that I put on my lid shade with, take a little bit of that lid color, and we're going to go right over where I made the boo-boo at and just erase it like it was never there. And last but not least, with my eyes, I'm going to be doing mascara. This is the Flower Beauty Intensify Volumizing Mascara. I'm not going to throw on lashes today. I don't think the average person wears falsies every single day, so I'm going to do some looks with and some looks without. I think it's good because, you know, some days you just don't feel like wearing them. Also, not everyone that watches my videos are going to want to wear lashes or have the ability to put on lashes. So I kind of want to, like, you know, change it up some. I feel like I've done some more dramatic looks on my channel, and I want to concentrate on maybe some more basic looks. If y'all would actually like to see maybe a brush kind of 101 or a brush rundown, maybe my recommendations on some brushes, let me know, because I'll be very glad to do that if that's something y'all would like to see. Here is the eyes done. I'm going to zoom out and do the rest of my face. So here we go. I don't want to zoom like completely out, but I just wanted to be able to have my face in focus. So I'm going to be using ColourPop blush in Rain. This is my first time using it, so I'm super excited. I don't know if it's better if you put it on with a brush or your fingers, so I'm going to go in with a brush. I prefer a dense, shorter, fluffy, but still firm blush brush. So it's picking up some, but I'm going to actually take my finger and put this on kind of like I would a cream blush, and then put it on with the brush. Yeah, that worked much better, at least in my opinion. I do already have on some contour. I don't know if y'all have seen that the whole video. Y'all may have seen it the whole video. I'm just going to do the other side the same way and just put it on like I would a cream blush. I do like that it blends really nice once you get it on. It's a beautiful color. Like purple, yes baby, yes purple. I'm going to take the Anastasia contour palette, and I'm going to be using this color here for my highlight. And I'm using the Kat Von D brush. I know it's crazy that I'm using the Kat Von D brush. I just thought the Kat Von D contour palette was a little too dark for me, where the Anastasia one has where you can get light to medium or medium to dark. So I'm just using this as a highlight. Put some on my forehead, down my nose, Cupid's bow, and underneath the lips. I'll be having like a full review and demo of that one coming up soon. And last but not least, I thought I would use the Sleek lipstick that I got in the same swap with the eyeshadow. And this is in the color Mystic. Gorgeous color. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. Okay guys, so here is the overall look, all zoomed out. I really love this look. I think it's nice because it's good for spring. You don't have like a heavy wing. There's not a lot of darkness. And yeah, it's just light and fresh, I think. So overall, I'll have to say I love this palette. I've heard one person, or I've read one person didn't like this. I don't know if it just wasn't their colors. That could be it. But all the colors that I swatched and that I put on my eyes worked wonderfully. They were pigmented, so I highly recommend this palette. The only thing negative that I could really say, I wish there was kind of a champagne-y color or a white color or even like a very, very pale goldy white to act as a brow bone, because the only one that I could see would be this peach. And while it is kind of sheer, I'm just not really, I don't really care for peach brow bone highlights, and I don't like matte brow bone highlights, just for me personally. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.